The other for Jurgen Klopp, who's only made one change in his previous selections. Tonight he makes 9, with only Nathaniel Klein and Divock Origi staying in the starting lineup from Sunday's draw with Southampton. It's a big night for local lad Conor Randall, who plays his first senior game for Liverpool a week after turning 20. There are home debuts for midfielders Cameron Brannigan, who has played in Europe this season, and Portuguese João Teixeira, who was overlooked for the Europa League squad. There's no Artur Boruc in goal for Bournemouth after his catastrophic weekend against Spurs. But then again, Adam Federici has played in both previous rounds of this competition. Eddie Howe, who made 11 and 9 changes in those respective rounds, has his hand forced by injuries tonight. But among the half dozen he does make, Harry Arter is finally able to play his first match of the season, and Sean McDonald gets to play the 200th game of a career that included a spell as a Swansea teammate of Liverpool's Joe Allen. The Bournemouth bench includes Liverpool supporting Steve Cook and Ewan O'Kane, as well as Lee Tomlin, who had a trial here 9.5 years ago. Alongside the more experienced members of the Liverpool bench is Jerome Sinclair, who was just 16 when he appeared for Liverpool first in this competition 3 years ago. It is a competition that served Liverpool well down the years, but as well as getting through, the objective tonight is to look at the next generation, Cameron Brannigan and João Teixeira, amongst those on show for Liverpool against Bournemouth, which is live next. Davey Provan alongside me here at Anfield tonight for Liverpool against Bournemouth, and we're both looking forward to our first sight of this man.
Certainly are. It's always a big night for any youngster, Rob. I say youngster, but Conor Randall has just turned 20. He's at an age now where he really has to be making the breakthrough. And this is a great chance for him tonight in a high-profile match to go and impress the new manager. Matt Ritchie, probably the first name in Eddie Howe's team sheet these days. I think we all wondered after 15 goals in the Championship whether he could cut it at the top level. My goodness, is he enjoying himself?
Well, he has been outstanding for Scotland and for Bournemouth, Matt Ritchie. Liverpool against Bournemouth, a fixture a bit like the proverbial buses. You wait more than 4 decades for one, and then 4 come along together in a short space of time. This the second meeting in successive seasons in this competition, and Liverpool looking for the brightest of starts there. Roberto Firmino with the effort wide.
First touch takes him a little bit wider than I think he wants to be. It's a really good pass. He got himself back onside. This touch here took him a little bit wider than he wanted to be, gave him a very difficult angle from which to shoot. The kind of area that you want to get in, though, coming off the wide area.
10th game for Liverpool, and he's yet to see out a full 90 minutes as the Brazilian. Dejan Lovren. Harry Arter getting involved, still to make his Premier League debut. Arter, he's been troubled by groin and hip problems that first surfaced when he was away with the Republic of Ireland. It's backed by Sylvain Distin, who's back on Merseyside, the former Everton defender. Simon Francis, who's playing that role in the middle tonight, more normally accustomed to playing it right back. Here's Pugh for Bournemouth. He's got Kermagant in the middle if he can find a route through, but he's been kept at bay for now by Jordan Ibe. Pugh does get his cross in the end, but it's comfortable for Bogdan to deal with.
He could have played it in earlier on his right foot, looking for a better ball on his left side. Morgan did well to win the long diagonal there, which will be encouraging for Eddie Howe.
Liverpool saw off Bournemouth in the FA Cup a couple of seasons ago, saw them off in this competition last season and in the Premier League, controversially here with a goal from Christian Benteke that should have been ruled out for an offside on Philippe Coutinho. Bournemouth have never beaten Liverpool in any of their previous meetings. Here's Junior Stanislas. Now Pugh. And here's Francis looking for and finding Adam Smith. There's a decent crosser of the ball if he can get into a good position. It's Ritchie who whips this one in, and Pugh close to applying a touch.
Youngster did well at the back post though. Conor Randall had to come in here and narrow. He sees the danger. Not going to win that cleanly, but did enough to make sure Pugh wasn't getting a free header at the back post.
Well, he's been on the bench for 5 matches this season, Conor Randall. Tonight is his big chance. He is playing in his normal role. It's Nathaniel Klein who's moved to the other side to accommodate his introduction. So Van Distan. Now Simon Francis, who's the stand-in captain with Tommy Elphick, one of the many Bournemouth players currently on the sidelines through injury. This is Smith. Did find the gap to find his goalkeeper Federici, but the pressure immediately coming in on him from Jordan Ibe. That's Arter trying to play it in behind Klein to Ritchie.
Don't think he's going to win too many foot races against Nathaniel Klein, Matt Ritchie. You want the ball into his feet rather than in behind Nathaniel Klein.
Here's Joe Allen. Allen, who's been something of a whipping boy for Liverpool's recent problems, and that won't help him. This is Harry Arter, and an opening for Stanislas perhaps, and he's denied by Bogdan. It's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Back out towards Ritchie, and in the end it was Brannigan who did enough for Liverpool to relieve the danger. Allen over-eggs it with the pass to Origi, he having been the man who gave the ball away in the first place to set up that Bournemouth attack.
What a good save it was from Bogdan.
Bogdan, who was the hero of the last round in the penalty shootout against Carlisle, with 3 penalty saves, and coming to Liverpool's rescue early on to deny Junior Stanislas. Here's Lovren. Back to him from Firmino. Now Toure. This is Randall. Now Lovren. This is Klein. Kolo Toure. Now Randall. Back from Ibe to Kolo Toure. This is Teixeira. Toure. Teixeira, who has played once for Liverpool before. It was 20 months ago in a Premier League match against Fulham. Now Ibe. Back from Randall to Brannigan. This is Joe Allen. Teixeira sweeping it out wide, and Klein couldn't keep it in.
I think Eddie Howe will have watched the job that Southampton did on Liverpool at the weekend, you know, where they dropped in really quickly into a very compact shape. I think at times Liverpool were a little bit over-deliberate. As we see tonight, anytime Liverpool goes sideways, it gives Bournemouth a chance to drop in.
Did his homework for the next 2 matches in watching that game. Southampton, Bournemouth's next league opponents.
What a chance this was for Stanislas early in the match. Could have hit it earlier than he eventually did. He's very, very composed when he gets in. Could have hit it a couple of times. Eventually gets onto his right side to open the target up beautifully. And you see from this angle what a good save it is from Bogdan. Really good spread from the goalkeeper.
Adam Bogdan, who's had to use this competition to make the most of his opportunities for Liverpool. He's still to displace Simon Mignolet in the Premier League. This is Jordan Ibe. And he saw the run, but just couldn't pick out Randall.
Mark Pugh, who didn't see it. Good offer there from young Randall. Mark Pugh just caught ball watching here with the ball inside him. Timed it well, the youngster. Just a little bit overcooked.
It pains to point out that despite the changes, it is a competition that he's taking seriously. But he's doing what many other managers in the English game have done before him, to look at the next generation in this particular competition. Effort there from Pugh. Back from Daniels to Stanislas. Moved through by Arter to Pugh. Joe Allen tries to break it up, and it's cleared in the end by Kolo Touré. Bournemouth, who scored in the first minute but conceded 5 at the weekend, have made a bright enough start here for a team that have conceded 10 in their last 2 games. They might have had one early on here with that effort from Stanislas, denied by Bogdan. Here's Harry Arter, where already he's got Ritchie to his right. Smith tries to bend one round, but it's blocked by Teixeira.
Good tracking to stop the cross coming in, but Bournemouth have started very brightly.
And now that they're at the same level as Liverpool, they are judged by Premier League standards, even though they might come into this game very much the underdogs. They need a big result here to stop the rot. Which you got the corner in, and Francis could make nothing of it with a header.
Everybody back for Liverpool, 11 inside the box to defend the corner.
Eddie Howe, who was reappointed as Bournemouth's boss 2 years ago, also had a couple of spells on the playing staff of the club.
I think first and foremost tonight, Robbie will be looking for a good defensive performance. He's picked 3 of the 4, the back 4 who lost 5 against Spurs. He'll be keen to get it sorted out before they play Southampton on Sunday.
Back by Teixeira. There's Klein. Now Kolo Touré. Big question for Liverpool is where the goals are going to come from. Not a single player in their team tonight has scored for them this season, and only 2 of the starting 11 have scored for Liverpool at all, Lovren and Joe Allen. Ibe on his way round, and that was a miss kick by Sylvain Distin that concedes the corner.
It's an awkward one for Sylvain Distin. He's well positioned at the front post. He shut that area off. Ball just kicked up in front of him.
Former Portuguese under-21 international João Teixeira to take the corner. Punch by Federici, even though he wasn't directly under pressure, but he got plenty of distance on it. Ibe. Now Allen. Brannigan. Allen. Had a clear by Distin. Touch back from Ritchie to Arter, and this is Smith. Origi going in to close down the goalkeeper. Here's Stanislas. Now Francis to Smith. Distin. Francis looking to reach Pugh, and he has. Pugh taking on the youngster Randall. Touré going across to assist. Way through for Charlie Daniels. McDonald trying to hold Origi off. Firmino. Allen. Here's Lovren. Pushed by Smith on Teixeira.
Not happy the fullbacks. It's not a challenge he really has to make. He's goal side here. Bournemouth more than secure at the back.
Allen. Here's Firmino. Now Brannigan. Allen. Klein coming under pressure from Ritchie. Lovren. Randall. Here's Toure. Given away by him to Francis. Smith. Caught by Teixeira.
Accidental, I think. Dealt with an awkward volley at Adam Smith. Liverpool are going to have to be patient here tonight. Bournemouth, the two centre-backs have squeezed the game up. They're up 35 yards. When Liverpool have it, the Bournemouth front players are dropping in. There's very little space for Liverpool.
Pugh finding the fullback Daniels, and Kermorgant shows for it. And Lovren stuck with him.
Great defending. Terrific challenge.
Dejan Lovren hasn't played since the last round of this competition when he injured his ankle against Carlisle.
Doesn't do anything wrong here, Kermorgant, as it comes in. It's a really good ball. Doesn't have time to get his head up. He's just hoping the striker's there. Lovren did really well on the cover.
Francis just trying to ease Firmino out of the way. Adam Smith with the throw-in. Allen. Here's Ibe. Daniels attempting to make the tackle on Jordan Ibe. Firmino! It was a thunderous effort.
Took a deflection, I think. Really good early ball from Ibe, though, wrapped into Firmino's feet. Bought him a little bit of time to sort his own feet out. Got his fingertips to it, Federici.
Teixeira with the kick. Lovren was the target. Danger was sensed. Here's Origi. Randall. Origi. Now Lovren to Klein. Firmino. Brannigan. This is Randall.
Working really hard, Bournemouth, off the ball.
Misjudged bounce by Toure, but he gets away with it, and then Daniel similarly misjudges a bounce. And Origi looking to break free of Sylvain Distin. Firmino, Teixeira, off the line, but followed in by Nathaniel Klein. He was alert enough to get there as he came back off the line, and Klein puts Liverpool ahead.
Bournemouth must have thought they were getting it clear. This time I think it's a little bit too tight on the far side. Origi's too quick for him. Nothing on at the moment. Waits in the support. Beautifully timed run, well onside. Just not enough in the clearance to get it away. And Nathaniel Klein, to be fair, following up, more than hope than expectation, is there to finish it off.
Something for the new manager to celebrate, but is it going to be enough to earn him his first win? They haven't been able to close off games before, but at least Nathaniel Klein, who did score here once for Southampton, has his first goal for Liverpool. Here's Stanislas, and Harry Arter hits it.
Chance, decent chance, nobody getting out to the ball. From that range, you'd be expecting to work the goalkeeper at worst. Really good chance. Lovren trying to get out quickly, can't close it down.
Here's Kermagant. Put out by Teixeira, whose cheeky backheel it was that was cleared off the line by Adam Smith. Ritchie. Now McDonald. Pugh. And still tries to pull it back, and Stanislas with a header that again sees him denied by Bogdan.
Almost in for an equaliser. Young Randall slips here at the vital moment. Deflection sat up nicely. Difficult to generate any real power in that. No real pace on the ball. It comes off Kolo Touré's hand. Never a penalty, and a decent save there from Bogdan.
Glance back by Mark Pugh. Header away by Joe Allen. Liverpool, since taking that lead, inviting pressure back on themselves once more. Put out by Teixeira. Here's Arter. Ritchie. Cleared by Dejan Lovren. Lovren. A push by Teixeira on Sean McDonald. Here's Pugh.
Got a problem in that far side there, young Randall. Bournemouth make the pitch so wide with Pugh and Ritchie, they stick right out on the touchline. Youngsters not quite sure how far to tuck in or whether they get a little bit tighter on Pugh on that side.
Here's Francis. Now Smith. Sylvain Distin. Daniels. And Kermagant has broken too early, is offside.
It's a good run, though. It's a good offer. I'm talking about good runs. The run from Teixeira is everything here for the goal. Timed it absolutely perfectly there. Certainly cleared off before it crossed the line, Nathaniel Klein there, but the run from Teixeira was so intelligent. And that clears up any doubt. It is Nathaniel Klein's goal.
His first goal for Liverpool in his 14th game for the club. Here's Lovren. Pugh. Randall. Here's Francis. Now Distan. Here's McDonald.
Did well, Sean McDonald, under pressure to win the first and the second ball. He's the security for Bournemouth tonight, just in front of the two centre-backs. He'll sit with the game in front of him.
It's at the other end where they need to make the impression now. Just down and waiting on this free kick from Stanislas, who has himself twice been denied by Adam Bogdan. Stanislas with the kick, touched away by Kolo Touré. Clearance completed by Nathaniel Klein.
Good ball in. Liverpool had to drop really quickly so Touré could get his forehead on it. Stanislas couldn't have dropped this in a better spot. Touré did well to get it safe, get it wide.
Firmino resisting the pressure from Stanislas. Pugh. Now Arta. Here's McDonald. Francis.
Surprises me, Bournemouth having more of the ball. Oof.
We've had plenty of attempts in the first 25 minutes. A couple on target that have been stopped by Adam Bogdan. Here's Touré. Now Allen. This is Randall. Lovren. Touré. This is Allen. Firmino. Klein. It's got away from Smith. Foul just outside the area.
Must have been just outside. Lovely change of pace here from Nathaniel Klein. That's a yard out. When he was clipped there, I thought that's what Mike Jones was blowing for.
Shearer waiting on the free kick. Real waste. He's actually compounded it by giving it away to Mark Pugh. Good tackle. Kolo Touré, the man who made it.
So often we see that type of challenge penalised nowadays. Good to see Mike Jones let it go.
João Teixeira relieved that that Bournemouth break came to nil. Here's Randall. Lovren. All games drawn so far under Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool have finished level in each of their last 5 matches and 8 of their last 9.
That's why the second goal would be so important for Liverpool, by them that little bit of comfort that they've not had in any of the games so far.
They've only scored more than one in one game this season. But that ball from Joe Allen, unable to free Jordan Ibe. Christian Benteke amongst those watching what they would give to have his goal-scoring abilities in the team at the moment, but it's looks as though he might even be a doubt for the weekend against Chelsea. Should be a big blow to them.
He's got a problem. Kolo Touré's got a problem. Is it a hamstring?
Bearing in mind the rotation, even though Jurgen Klopp named Martin Skrtel on the bench, I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted to have to use him in such circumstances.
Well, if that is a hamstring, and it certainly appears that that's the case, that's the end of the game for Kolo Touré.
Skrtel is the one survivor in the squad from the last time Liverpool actually won this trophy back in 2012. Actually scored in that final against Cardiff. Kolo Touré, who made that important tackle to stop Bournemouth breaking after Liverpool's poor free kick. Clearly feeling this problem.
Not sure what happened. He knocked it back to Bogdan. He then made an angle to take the pass. May have been there. Still got it back to yeah, he's feeling it there.
Necessary change for Liverpool. Kolo Touré has played in a couple of Europa League matches this season. Not able to take his chance in this game fully because of that early injury. And with the injury list they're already having to contend with, that man amongst them with a knee problem at the moment. That's not good news for Jurgen Klopp.
Well, strikers are dropping like flies. That's the main problem. You would think that once Liverpool get all the strikers fit, they start to motor.
Oh, this temporary reshuffle that Liverpool have had to make because they're awaiting still the arrival of Martin Skrtel. Could Bournemouth take advantage? They've, for the moment, dropped Randall into the centre, and Jordan Ibe is having to play as a right-back. Here's Arter. Now Distan. Here's McDonald. And now Francis. Kermigan winning the header ahead of Randall.
Morgan could do with somebody making the run on his inside there so he could knock it down. He's trying to find a Pew in the wide area as Skirtle comes on here. Really difficult knockdown for him.
Martin Skirtle's only previous rests in the Liverpool colours this season have come in the Europa League. And he's pressed into action earlier than expected here. Here's Matt Ritchie. And again Ritchie. Kermigan helping it back out to the Scottish winger.
I'm just a little bit too keen though. I think Matt Ritchie coming in off the right-hand side out of frustration really hasn't been in it at all so far.
Well, Stanislas put in a good previous delivery that Kolo Touré had to deal with. Now he can test that reshuffled back line. Doesn't reach it though. Cleared by Joe Allen. Skirtle making his presence felt there against Sylvain Distan. Here's Daniels. Brannigan won it back for Liverpool, and Ive gets there ahead of McDonald, who has to try and manoeuvre himself in front of him. Teased though by Ive, cleared by Sylvain Distan.
Oh, Sean McDonald should have put it behind. Just get it out of the pitch there.
Firmino!
Good effort, trying to find the inside of that far post. Matt Ritchie a little bit careless in possession on the edge of the box. Very decent effort.
Here's Lovren. Skirtle. Allen.
Stay back, stay inside. Stay inside. There you go, stay there, stay inside.
Skirtle. From Brannigan to Lovren. Here's Teixeira. Firmino. Free kick against Brannigan.
Just got away from him a little bit. The challenge it obviously felt he had to make. He's always on the stretch, always going to be penalised. That touch there's a little bit clumsy. Doesn't go in high though.
Sense that perhaps Brannigan a little unlucky. Here's Distan. Now Sean McDonald. This is Francis. Smith. Distan's header picking out Charlie Daniels. Kermigan pursued by Lovren. Pew. Here's Arter. Now Francis. Stanislas. Pew followed by Conor Randall again. Managed to give him the slip. Cross beyond Ritchie, headed back into danger though, and Joe Allen has to get it away. Here's McDonald. Now Smith. Ritchie gets his cross in. Important header to carry it away from Pugh.
Getting decent width on either side, Bournemouth. Just need a better final ball into the box, something with a little bit of pace on it.
Here's Stanislas, who was knocked out of his stride then by Joe Allen.
Lovely turn. Joe Allen thinks he's going to take it in. First touch takes him down the outside. Leaves Joe Allen for dead. This is a nice angle.
Allen got away with a talking to, and Bournemouth hoping to make capital from the free kick. Kermagant seems to have eyes on this one, although Stanislas has been the provider on previous occasions.
Adam Bogdan's just got to be careful he doesn't give away too much of his near post here. Well, the shot might be on.
A bit of a gap there. Stanislas goes for goal, and Bogdan does get across.
Got the benefit of a good starting position. I think had he gone much more towards his back post, he would have been in bother.
Goes Distan beyond him, and Ritchie had withdrawn himself. Origi handled off the ball, but no free kick coming in Liverpool's direction. Here's Harriata. Referee in the way. Here's Ibe. Free kick against Pugh.
Not happy Bournemouth because of the interception from Mike Jones. This is a very decent save from Bogdan, whose starting position is spot on here. Another really good effort. Had to move his feet really quickly, the keeper.
Simon Mignolet not involved tonight. They've got Ryan Fulton as the young backup to Adam Bogdan. Totally discouraging for Eddie Howe. Done very well in wide areas. They've tested Adam Bogdan on a number of occasions.
The early chance for Stanislas crucial as well. You know, Bournemouth get ahead, it's a different game.
Bogdan invited to come for that one by his captain, Skirtle. Super Sunday this weekend starts with Everton against Sunderland, 12:30 on Sky Sports 1. And Bournemouth trailing here to a former Saint in Nathaniel Klein, taking on the current Saints as the second part of our Super Sunday double bill. Southampton against Bournemouth, Sky Sports 1 from 3:30. Here's Ritchie. Francis. Here's Distan. Here's Francis. Randall shut down by Pugh. Here's McDonald. Distan. Decent run from Daniels. Now Pugh. Ball across towards Ritchie.
He does well to win it at the back post, but again, there's very little pace in the ball in. It's hung up again. It left Ritchie with a lot to do from that angle, that range.
Distan's header. Arta. Origi. Skirtle had to try and rescue that against Kermagans, who felt entitled to go for it as the ball back was short.
It was a challenge that Skirtle was never going to pull out of. Just been caught. He's always getting there first, Martin Skirtle.
So far the referee has kept his cards in his pocket, but Arta, judging by his reaction, feared the worst.
I think he's lucky if Mike Jones doesn't go to his pocket. Origi's always got his body between Arta and the ball here, screens it well.
He has been understanding.
The crowd not happy, and you can see why. His foot's planted.
Well, you can sympathise with the referee wanting to keep 22 players on the pitch. No bookings so far. Here's Skirtle. Now Lovren. Klein. Well, Arta again, having just drawn the referee's attention.
He's flagging himself up to Mike Jones here. Probably felt he could have nicked that one there.
Here's Lovren. Now Skirtle. There are 2 added minutes in the first half here. Losing out cheaply to Sean McDonald. Ritchie couldn't quite get it back to his colleague, and Nathaniel Klein now emerges with it. This is Teixeira. Now Allen. Firmino. This is Randall. Origi. Firmino, good move this from Liverpool. Cleared by Francis. Stanislas. Pugh is the one who lost out, and Ibe is making inroads here. And Origi couldn't supply the header. It's Klein. And Teixeira into the side netting.
Decent chance. Jordan Ibe, terrific composure almost in the byline there. To lose Sean McDonald, who tries to make the block. Great feet from Ibe to get in here. McDonald dives in. Puts it into a really good area. Origi can't get enough on it. That's a half-decent chance.
Well, so far so good for Jurgen Klopp, who has a half-time lead for the first time, but as he said about his own reign, it's not how they judge you at the start, it's how they judge you at the finish. Nathaniel Klein has put him in a position to win his first match as Liverpool boss, but before and since the goal, Bournemouth have had opportunities. Junior Stanislas in particular could have had a hat-trick denied 3 times by saves from Adam Bogdan. So at half-time, it is Liverpool 1, Bournemouth 0.
Well, it's a slender lead, and you've only won 2 of your last 12 games. You can understand why at the moment the crowd are yet to be convinced that tonight